This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Sophia Yvette.
Welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast. Are you in need of a business finance consultant? Well, one may be closer than you think. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing our good neighbor, Gregory Roberts with Roberts Consulting Agency, LLC. Gregory, great to have you on today. Now, we are excited to learn all about you and your business. Please start off by telling our listeners a little bit more about your company.
Well, great to be here, Sophia. My company was started from the experience that I had with a company that I worked for about 16 years. What they did was they helped new CPAs get their firms started and get them off the ground. And so they had a marketing division and a sales division, and I was in charge of all that. And we worked with a lot of new businesses in that process. And one of the processes of signing our clients up, we asked them what they needed, what their needs were as far as their business goes. And a lot of them would say, we need money. And they didn't really have anywhere to go as a new startup because the banks are pretty critical of a new startup business. They look at them as pretty much 100% risk. So I did some footwork and did some really good sourcing and found some fantastic people that take care of just that thing. So I started my own business.
That's great. Now, in your business today, what is the most common myth or misconception you come across when it comes to business financing?
Well, a lot of people are under the assumption that they have no way, no avenues to go down to get funding. And so it's a little bit tough to get the word out, that they do have the ability to get funding. And even as far as established businesses, there's a lot of companies now, especially I've noticed on the construction side of things, that the banks are dropping clients now because the board of directors and the powers that be have made the decision that these companies are riskier now. And so they want to not handle their files as much. And so I've had construction companies come to me that have been in business for 15 years with the same bank. And the bank has told them that they no longer wish to do business with them. So that's something that, we try to get the word out that they have an avenue to go down also to get funding.
Wow. Now, on the note of keeping the lights on, we know at the end of the day, marketing is so important for every business. So who are some of the target customers that you work with today, and how are you attracting them?
Okay, well, a lot of our businesses, our key businesses are construction, equipment companies. We even do business with nonprofits. We work with, like I say, a lot of startups, technology, retail, pretty much across the board. Actually, there's not a business that we can't help, as long as they're legal. So we can help lots of different types of businesses, especially there's so many new technology businesses that are starting up now. It's really a lot of fun because they come from all over the country and they've got these ideas and they've put them all together and they just need funding to get them off the ground. And so it's a lot of fun for me to help them get things going.
Well, technology is really becoming the way of the world now, so better to get ahead, right?
Exactly. Yeah, that's what their goal is, and especially on the agriculture side, there's a lot of new technology that's coming onto the forefront that hasn't been used before. And it's just amazing, robotics, and infrared technology, a lot of new companies working in that, and it's helping the farmers' output, farming and ranching, increase their output a lot. Just the inventions that they're coming up with. So it's very interesting, and you can really get from my standpoint, you can get a lot of info on what's coming up, what's on the horizon, and the next big thing that's going to be going on.
Love that. Now, in terms of the next big thing, have you ever thought of having your own podcast for the business before?
Well, people ask me that quite a bit, and I have thought about it. I think time is one of the things. I want to make sure I can dedicate the time to it, because I want to approach a podcast just like I would my own business. I want to make sure all the bases are covered and everything's taken care of, and it's run 100% effective. I was in the music business for about 30 years, so we did some television and radio work on that side, and there's a lot of work that goes into making a show work properly. You would know that. You do a great job.
Appreciate it. Now, outside of work, what do you and your family like to do for fun? Maybe one or two hobbies. Gregory, are you able to hear me?
Well, in my free time, yes, it clicked out on me there for a second. In my free time, I spend time with my grandchildren. They keep me very busy, and I'm still involved in the music industry, so I do some work on that side, as far as demo work and things like that. So it all keeps me very busy.
Great. Now, final question for you today. Where can our listeners go to learn more about Roberts Consulting Agency, LLC? Gregory, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Where can
Can
our
you hear me?
listeners Yes, where can our listeners go to learn more about Roberts Consulting Agency, LLC?
Well, our website is fundingyourway.biz, B-I-Z. And of course, we're on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the Roberts Consulting Agency, LLC. And of course, we have a Facebook business page. Same thing on that. Instagram. So I do a lot of business mainly on LinkedIn. So that's probably the best way to get a hold of me.
Well, Gregory, I really appreciate you being on the show today. We wish you and your business the best moving forward.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpfrisco.com. That's gnpfrisco.com, or call 469-221-9345.